What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Well, I finished the LS swap. Unfortunately, most of the footage that I had from doing the work, well, it didn't make it. I don't know. Maybe I forgot to push record, which I don't think that's the case because I remember pushing that little button there, but I got a little bit of footage from it. Mostly time-lapse stuff, nothing super cool or anything like that. My entire videos of wiring up the Holley, and there's nothing there. Honestly, quite frankly, I think the memory card failed in my GoPro, because I was using the GoPro to record with, and yeah, I think that memory card took a crap because there was nothing usable on it. The footage I do have was what I recorded on my phone, which my iPhone seems to keep video a lot better because it goes directly to the cloud, so I can access it anytime I want, and it's always there. But anyway, so I'm going to roll some footage from doing the LS swap. I apologize for not having very much, but I figured I needed to get on here and close out this build series. So we're going to roll the footage. So as you can see from the engine idling there, at the end of that, it was running. It runs really good. All the sensors worked: oil pressure, temperature, speedometer. I really didn't get a chance to test the speedometer because we were on kind of a time crunch at the very end. It needed to get loaded on the trailer and go home. So I wasn't sure. I didn't know whether or not the speedometer works. The guy hasn't gotten back with me to let me know yay or nay. I should be hearing from him here pretty soon. But as far as I know, everything else was working. It ran really good. It drove. Didn't have any major problems. I run into an issue with the fuel lines that I made for it. I don't know if it's just because the Ford kit that I bought to splice into the lines, you know, to convert it from the 5.7 liter 350 over to the LS fuel system. I don't know if they were just crappy. I bought them from a big box chain parts store. We won't go any further than that. But I kept having a problem with them leaking fuel. So I messed with it, you know, added some clamps, got it to where it didn't leak fuel anymore. So it wasn't leaking fuel when it left here. But I did tell the guy that he needed to upgrade his fuel system as soon as he gets the opportunity, because I'm not sure that's going to be a good deal. He needs to go over to AN lines, and like I said, we ended up on a time crunch, so I was kind of rushed a little, but not really. I mean, the guy was super cool with me, and he understanding as well as I of his situation. He kind of got into a situation where he needed to get um, relocated a little faster than he expected, which in turn I needed to get the truck done a little sooner than I expected to have. Um, so on and so forth. I expected to have a little bit more time to work on it, and so I could fine tune and get it the way I wanted it. It didn't leave here the way I wanted it to be when it left, but it did leave here under its own power. I think I got a mouse running around in my garage. I'll have to find that little guy and take care of him. But anyhow, yeah, so you've seen what I got, and it's kind of really disappointing for me because I really had some really great footage of this build, and it's all gone. So I don't know, just poof, vanished, gone, not there anymore. I've pretty much always used my iPhone to record my videos, and then I bought that GoPro, and I've been trying to kind of go back and forth between it and my iPhone. I like the video quality of my GoPro, but my iPhone does amazing videos. I use GoPro Studio to edit, which is all right there on my iPhone. Sometimes my iPhone it's just reliable. I've never had a problem with it, and I've pretty much used iPhone for video recording since the beginning of me actively doing videos on YouTube. I'm using the iPhone right now. I have the iPhone X XR, and I started with an iPhone 6S actually, and the 6S had really good quality. I had nothing to complain about. Maybe a little shaky. The stability of the camera wasn't that great, but as far as like the video quality is spot on. The audio, I've never had a real big problem with the audio. I get a little wind noise here and there coming across, but nothing like that GoPro. The GoPro, it just picks up everything, which it's an action camera, so it's supposed to pick up all the noises going on around in the process of doing what you do with it, depending on what it is that you do. And I'm thinking about getting the iPhone 11 Pro, which is supposed to be an amazing camera, and I mean amazing. There he is over there. I've seen him. Hang on a minute. There he is right there. See him staring at us? Oh, he's gone. That's a big guy. I think I'm gonna have to get my baby gun out and start target practicing on mice. I live next door to a car wash, and has a great big dumpster, and that great big dumpster draws mice, and then they like to track through my backyard and into my garage, and then they get into my stuff, and they chew on my garage door. You hear him over there? Well, anyway, so yeah, we'll probably be using the iPhone from this point in time on. I don't know if I'm going to use that GoPro that much anymore. This is not the first time I've had a problem with it losing footage, not being able to pull it off of the GoPro, losing a memory card. The memory card is, was the best card you could buy at Walmart. Maybe that's where my problem is. Maybe I'm buying video cards at Walmart, but You know, you read the package, it specifically says for GoPro. So, you know, I use the card. The GoPro memory cards are kind of expensive, and I'm still doing this on my dime. So, I got to do what I can afford. I can't just go out and buy the top of the line of everything, you know. Anyway, back to the LS swap. So we did put in the Holley Terminator X Max with the transmission controller in it. The wiring process of that Terminator X was really cool. Followed the instructions, had a real comprehensive instruction manual. Everything was spelled out, do's and don'ts, just like on my Sniper EFI system that I put on the 79 Street Truck 2.0, which I talked to the guy the other day, and he's going to sell it back to me. So I might be buying Street Truck 2.0 back at cost. I have been kicking myself in the butt every step of the way for getting rid of that square body. I really love that truck, you know. And do's and don'ts. Somebody makes you an offer for a vehicle that you can't refuse, and you're totally in love with that truck. You're going to regret it every step of the way. Don't keep it, or I mean, don't take it. I mean, just keep your vehicle. If you love it, keep it. Don't get rid of it. It's not the first time I've gotten rid of one that I've regretted, and most of those I never had the opportunity to get them back, because the people that bought them from me loved them just as much as I did and turned me down. So, yeah. Anyhow, if you like my attitude, go on ahead and give me the like button. Subscribe down there at the bottom, ring the bell, and you'll get notifications when I upload videos about new body style street truck, anything I'm working on. I still have yet to upload anything about the 65 sitting on the other side of this door, but I think I've got something coming up this weekend that might be pretty cool, but we'll leave that for another video. Thank you for watching. Have fun.